Let's bring out the starters for your Oklahoma City Thunder. At the shooting guard position, 6 feet 4 inches, number 5, the big man at 7 foot 0 inches, number 55, Isaiah Hartenstein. At power forward, 7 feet 1 inches, number 7, Chet Holmgren. Starting at the other forward position, standing 6'5", number 8, Julian Williams. At guard, 6'6", number 2,
Alexander. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. To take a look at the Pacers' advantage in one series.
Right now for the Pacers, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the center position. And for the Thunder, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward spot. One thing, Doris, that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks. Mark Dagnall and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him about the challenge of facing Miles Turner. He said this guy is a problem for our offense. Miles is an incredible shot blocker. You have to know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, we don't normally hear a coach talk about somebody's defense first, but Turner is that guy. Fellas?
Thank you, David. And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Pass to Halliburton. That's 3 pointers off the mark.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Holmgren finds Hartenstein. 5 on the clock. Here's Dort. Off target from outside. For Indiana, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. For 3, Siakam.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Pass to Williams. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
chance to look at the stats for Gilgeous-Alexander. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable, averaging about 32 points, 6 assists, and just over 2 steals. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
But certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
Now here's Turner. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Now here's Neesmith. He's guarded close. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
There it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
And Doris, when you look at Aaron Neesmith, he is someone that has accepted readily more responsibility over time.
There's no question, Kevin, and what I love is he didn't let not playing early in his career affect his outlook. In fact, it almost added an edge and spurred him to incredible improvement. He's an excellent defensive player. He's worked hard to become a three-point shooter. It's somebody defenses must now account for from range. You love the work put in.
Halliburton finds Neesmith. The baseline J off the mark. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Dort with the ball. Picked up by Turner. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Inside, Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, there's a craftiness to the play of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shifts the defense around to get his teammate an open look.
Siakam passes to Halliburton. From deep, traps in the tray.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How has he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
He's off on the second. There has been a lot of discussion about the length of the NBA season, GA. Do you think 82 games is the right number?
Well, I do. It's worked well for over 50 years, so why change it? And if we do change it, it affects records and how we compare the game across eras.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Thunder with the lead. Fires from 14. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Take a look now at Pascal Siakam's numbers. Just an incredible month of basketball. And such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers. Always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite. Now, here is Halliburton. His last outing, he had 18 points. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Now here's Williams. Neesmith covering. And the layup's good off the glass. Williams has got his second basket.
Yeah, I mean, Jalen Williams got as great a basketball frame as you could hope for. That's strength right there.
And Turner kicks to Halliburton. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
A bad attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the score by Miles Turner. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Here's Dort from outside off the mark. Pacers trail by 5. Halliburton on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, this guy does such a tremendous job creating contact. Pascal Siakam, give him the up fake and draw the foul.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Wallace is checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
I think what's probably surprised me the most about Pascal Siakam is how prepared he is to be the primary scorer for an excellent team in the NBA. This guy has shown no hesitation.
And the Pacers with possession here after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Williams against Mathurin. Pass to Toppin. And stolen by Wiggins. On the wing, Wallace. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Thunder leading by 7. Caruso kicks to Williams. Back to Caruso. Stolen by McConnell. Pass to Shepard. And so Indiana again turning it over. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA in team free throws. Number 1, the Thunder.
You can't be careless when you play them. I mean, no wasted opportunities at the line. It's a team effort, and they're getting it done.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for the Thunder. Indiana also making some changes. Walker comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Halliburton subbed in for Shepard. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Halliburton passes to McConnell. Outside Mathurin. Here's Walker, and finished off by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those pucks over here.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by McConnell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And he's kept this percentage at a decent level, right around 74.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. 3-point lead. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
And remember, they won both games in this matchup last year. No small feat.
These two teams could easily end up meeting to decide the NBA championship. Tonight could be a preview of something with more on the line down the road.
On the court for Indiana, they've got Benedict Mathurin. Walker out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's McConnell in at point guard. Now, here's McConnell after the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. McConnell passes to Halliburton. Nailed from three-point land. Halliburton's got 6.
Yeah, this is his game, right? Halliburton wants you to forget how deadly he is from three-point territory. Look out.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
He totally lost his defender, broke his ankles, then knocks down the jump.
Yeah, and it's one thing to score on a guy, it's another to flat-out torch him.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 6, just 4 to shoot. Rebound by Williams.
Normally, he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Tries the spin move. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
Well, the tremendous length at the guard spot that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander presents is a problem for a lot of defensive players.
And he makes the first. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Walker is screen on Wallace. Halliburton for 3. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. Halliburton with the steal. The finish. And finished off by Halliburton.
Well, to me, sequences like this are why so many are so high on Tyrese Halliburton, able to do a little bit of everything.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Mathurin picks him up. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points in the quarter.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Pass to Mathurin. Tapping a screen on Caruso. Just 5 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Lou Dort.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
First one falls for him.
Boy, when you think about Benedict Mathurin, this guy is a talented, aggressive scorer. His ceiling very high. He's going to have to be a little more efficient.
Hartenstein's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Cason Wallace. Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Pacers. Andrew Nembhard comes in for T.J. McConnell. The Thunder leading by 5. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Halliburton. Here's Hartenstein, and it's sent back by Turner.
Well, you're talking 6'11" and big-time length. Send it back, Mr. Turner.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Caruso. Here's Hartenstein, and finally they hit one. Hartenstein's got the lead up to 7 now for the Thunder. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton a screen on Dort. Nembhard the pass to Mathurin. 6 on the shot clock, and there's the drive. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And you know what, though? Not only did they get to the free throw line a lot, but they converted at a high clip.
Well, they pushed the action on the offensive end, strategically super aggressive, and it really paid off for them at the free throw line.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Now, here's Halliburton, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He's so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
You know, Doris, we know how physical the NBA is, but can you talk to the importance of mental toughness as well, and what it means for a player?
Kevin, I don't think a player can be successful in the NBA, and certainly a team cannot, without some level of grit and mental toughness. And what does that mean? How does that manifest itself? It means handling adversity. It means overcoming a key injury. There's a toughness required to be amongst the smartest, most resilient players or teams in the NBA.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Here to look at the numbers for Jalen Williams. Averaging 21 points per game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Now, here's Halliburton. He's got 9. Jacks up a 3, and that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Pass to Holmgren. Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good work defensively by Turner.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Good. Halliburton's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Hartenstein, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
The first one falls, and Oklahoma City making a change here. Wallace is checked in, and the Pacers also making a change. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Halliburton. And so Hartenstein nails both of them.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Pass to Neesmith. Turner looking around. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in this game. Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. Outside Williams. Launches a 3. Drills it from outside. Williams has got the lead up to 11 now for the Thunder.
Jalen Williams is a tough physical guy who can really shoot the basketball.
And stolen by Williams. Jumps up, and it's Williams finishing it off.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
They get it back. Pass to Mathurin. Nembhard with it. 6 to shoot. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
This guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
Now Williams. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Indiana. And while we've got a second here, now let's take a look at the real stats, the real scores from the real NBA, and find out who the steal leaders are. Well, you look at Wallace, one of the league's best, 3rd in steals. And, of course, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 2 slots lower.
When you've got those 2 guys out there, both with such quick hands, one hiccup by a ball handler, and they're off to the races.
That one is off.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
And the second free throw, good. A minute 50 left here in the second. Pass to Turner. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 6th rebound on the night.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Now, here's George. Still scoreless. Clock at 4. Lets the 3 fly. Wallace misses. Pacers trail by 12. Pass to Nembhard. Now here's Turner. Outside Mathurin. Turner with a screen on Wallace. Mathurin for 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Pacers with the rebound. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Siakam. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Holmgren.
Boy, what a clever decision there by Pascal Siakam. Sticks with the shot and wins a trip to the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Throw good, Siakam. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Wallace. Siakam hits them both. 35 seconds left in the first half of the game. Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. Now Williams. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. For 3, Siakam buries the long-range jumper. Siakam's got 9 points.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Holmgren. Great touch on the 16-footer. And the Thunder lead by 11. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Coach, where do you look to shore things up at the defensive end of the floor?
They're hitting us in some different areas, so we got to give help on the inside. And with the guys we have playing tonight, we got to be real persistent, real together.
Got to find that chemistry very quickly. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Welcome, and fellas, what a half it's been for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, also known as SGA, and he hasn't been MIA today.
It's been all about SGA. This guy's slicing and dicing out there. Great feel for where he can get his shots, and his teammates are looking for him.
Ride it till it breaks. And now, as the season winds down, a look at the Western Conference picture.
And taking a look at Oklahoma City, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Oklahoma City leading by 11. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
Here's Holmgren. Following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Dort wide open. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got his third assist on the night. Back to Halliburton. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 20 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. And yes, it's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22 points.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good, and the Thunder lead is kept back down to 14 after they get the hoop from Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Here is Williams. There's the 3. The rebound by Turner.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the last few years we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players. But with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects, and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just a third of the NBA's teams. We may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Halliburton missing.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Here's Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot goes down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
It's time for the dance game. If you see yourself on the big screen and you know what to do, change your move.
Here are the best transition teams in the NBA. We're looking at the real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. The Pacers in 5th.
You know, it's an entertaining style of play. And look, I mean, those are the baskets you want if you've got the legs for it. Scoring becomes a lot easier.
Halliburton finds Turner. Outside for Halliburton. Four on the clock. The 17-footer. Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Now Siakam. After Lou Dort's three-pointer that didn't go. Turner with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Well, the beauty of Pascal Siakam's game, he's still growing, and the guy is so unselfish.
Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Dort. Puts up a 3. The Pacers pull it in.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
For 3, Siakam. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Williams, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. When you talk about Jalen Williams, Doris, is it fair to say this guy has superstar-level potential?
Without a doubt, Kevin. Jalen Williams is a 3-level scorer. He's fearless in the clutch. He has the hunger to keep improving, and he can be a lockdown defender. He's got all the tools to reach the level you're talking about.
That free throw, no good.
What I love about Jalen Williams, he makes his presence felt on the game. Athleticism, tireless work ethic, and offensive skills that are just blossoming with each repetition.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Holmgren. And the Pacers also making a change. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Aaron Nesmith. Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 18. There's the drive. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Halliburton may have a lean frame, but right there it shows you how balanced he is. Fights off the defense on the way up. That's nice.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Indiana.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
So valuable to this team. Halliburton gives them whatever they need when they need it. This guy is both patient and prolific.
Now here's Williams. 14 points for him. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target at the rim. Outside Mathurin. Knocked away. Caruso with the steal. Pass to Hartenstein. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. A second chance effort, and it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
Now here's Turner. Here's Nembhard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Thunder?
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
And the first one drops. Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Toppin, he's checked in for the Pacers. T.J. McConnell comes in for Halliburton. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. At one point, they led by 16. Toppin pulls it in.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Siakam. Poked away. Stolen by Dort. A floater and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
What we know about Lou Dort is this guy is an excellent defender. He's got size, strength, versatility. You can basically throw him at the other team's best offensive weapon night after night.
The first free throw is good.
Lou Dort earned his way into the NBA because of what he brings on the defensive end. He is stout. He's not going to back away from a challenge, and now he's knocking down threes. Those players in high demand.
Shepard's checked in for the Pacers, and he makes both free throws. Now the Pacers with it. They're on a 16-5 run here. McConnell scanning the floor. Toppin passes to Shepard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Thunder leading by 5. To the paint. The kick out to Williams. The Thunder with another miss.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Siakam. Here's Toppin. And he gets it to go. Toppin's got his first bucket in this one.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Now here's Williams. He's got 14. Clock at 6 for 3. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
That's tipped. It's stolen by Mathurin. Williams against Siakam. Williams kicks to Caruso. Dort passes to Wallace. puts up a deep three, and the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Oklahoma City with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Back to the action in just a minute. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so in the game for the Pacers, T.J. McConnell is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Obi Toppin. Then it's Walker, and it's Mathurin in at the three.
That's just a savvy move to draw the foul. And despite that young age, Halliburton like a seasoned veteran right there.
And that one misses.
I think if you're talking Tyrese Halliburton, the thing that stands out is the wealth of things he can do on the offensive end. He can shoot the ball with range. He's got unbelievable handle. He can create. He can drive it. He can also set up his guys. A lot to like.
He hits the second from the line. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. To the inside. Here's Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight. McConnell passes to Halliburton. Shoots from 12. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
McConnell against Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Over McConnell. Hits the front of the rim and out. Halliburton looking around. There's the triple. Knocks down the 3-ball. Halliburton's got 4 points in the quarter.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup is good. And the Thunder lead by 6.
Boy, this guy is an absolute force of nature on the offensive end. SGA, I don't know what the defense is going to do with you.
And it goes out of bounds. That went off McConnell. For the Thunder, Kenrich Williams comes in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Wallace. And a change for the Pacers. Nembhard's checked in. Dort a screen on Halliburton. With the teardrop, Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in just the second half. Pass to Halliburton. Gets a very good look and converts.
Tyrese Halliburton has it cooking, guys. He's created good offensive momentum, and he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. It's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Halliburton. The layup off target. The Thunder leading by 8. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. On the wing, Mathurin. Walker with the screen for Mathurin. Pass to Walker. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
A nice shot by Halliburton.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
Down low, here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Wiggins against Mathurin. Driving the lane, and it's good. The time running down on the shot clock.
And already Mathurin has a pretty dynamic drive, but getting the drop on the defense all season won't be easy.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. The Thunder, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And it's Williams in for Alex Caruso. Indiana also making some changes. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. And it's Neesmith in for Benedict Mathurin. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Halliburton after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Turner with a screen on Dort. Nembhard with it. Dort covering. Halliburton. And again, it's Indiana.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. It's rebounded by Neesmith. Pacers trail by 6. Nembhard finds Halliburton. Here's Neesmith. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. Here's Dort, and it's sent back by Turner. Williams can't get it to go. Indiana's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, what a pump fake by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the defender committed, and he'll go to the foul line.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Neesmith. Here's Turner. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. They trail by 6. No good on the 3. The Thunder have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Dort kicks to Holmgren. Back to Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Halliburton for three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got his fifth rebound in this one. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 41.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Halliburton with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his third foul of the game. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. And Aaron Nesmith gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Outside Williams. Hartenstein inside. Turner covering. On the clock. For three, Holmgren.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Thunder.
2 times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
Well, in a dominant year where we've watched this team battle night in and night out all season long, this will bring their win total to an impressive 69.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.